Good morning. Good morning to all. Good morning, Pasha.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Madam, our present chairman, engineer HR
Good morning.
Girish.
Nice
Namaste.
meeting you, sir.
Namaste. Welcome to all.
Yeah. Is Dr. Ramya there? Because she was coordinating with me. So,
Yes, she has been joined.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. Good morning.
good morning, ma'am. Good morning.
So we'll start.
Sure.
Good morning, everyone. We'll start the event in another 5 minutes. We are waiting for the participants to join. We'll wait. In 5 minutes, we'll start the event.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, yes. Sir, what thanks ಇರ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಈಗ ಗಿರೀಶ್ ಸರ್ ನನ್
I think we will start sharp at 10. Ramya, ma'am. Good morning, Mr. Ravinath, sir. Welcome to you.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Nice to see you.
Yeah. Actually, I'm on way to site, but Anyway, I keep listening.
Oh, welcome. Thanks to technology.
Yep.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Department of Civil Engineering, Sir MBIT, it is my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to everyone attending the online webinar on sustainable cities with ESG impact in association with Indian Concrete Institute, Bangalore Center. Now I request Mr. H.R. Girish, Honorable Chairman, ICI Bengaluru Center, to give the welcome address.
Thank you, Ramya ma'am. Namaskara, namaste. A warm greetings to all the distinguished management of Sir MBIT, the principal of Sir MBIT, the HOD of Civil Engineering Department of Sir MBIT, the erudite faculty, the ICA Students Chapter Coordinator, the expert speaker, Architect Jyothi Gupta, my colleagues from the Indian Concrete Institute, my management committee members, the most important, our Honorary Professor Suhas, and most importantly, all those who are in attendance today. Nimmellarge namaskara, a warm welcome to all of you. On behalf of Indian Concrete Institute, Bangalore Center, I extend a very warm welcome to you in anticipation of a very interesting talk that you are going to witness and hear shortly. In fact, this webinar is at another outreach endeavor of the Indian Concrete Institute, Bangalore Center, in its quest for knowledge dissemination and skill enhancement and knowledge upgrade to the construction fraternity and all its stakeholders. A very quick brief about the Indian Concrete Institute. Indian Concrete Institute is a not-for-profit organization which was founded in the year 1982 with just about 500 members. Since then, over the decades, it has grown by leaps and bounds, and today it exceeds a membership strength of over 15,000 practicing engineers and those who are interested in the arena of concrete. It also has over 350 institution, corporate, and academic members. It has 45 regional centers spread across the length and width of our country. Indian Concrete Institute, Bangalore Center, is one of the most vibrant and one of the largest of centers, and it was founded quite early, the moment ICI headquarters at Chennai was founded. Today, Indian Concrete Institute, Bangalore Center, has over 57 students chapter in its list of enrolled students chapters. And going forward, we anticipate more and more engineering colleges, especially the civil engineering department, to enroll with our ICA students chapter. Those of you who are not the members of Indian Concrete Institute, I request you to please enroll. We have got just one membership, which is a lifetime membership. And after that, there is no recurring charges at all. But you have recurring knowledge gain and experience sharing right through your professional career. Indian Concrete Institute is at the forefront of furthering the cause and use of concrete in a responsible and accountable manner, with due intent to optimize its use and ensure that its purpose. And while doing so, substantial consideration and emphasis has to be laid to all the aspects that want to make concrete what it is today, including the very important aspect of environment, impact, and sustainability. The talk that is going to follow is more so important to us because as prescribers, propagators of and users of concrete, it is vital for us to take a very holistic view of the entire world of concrete and consider another dimension of sustainability, which is the ESG. ESG stands for environmental, social, and governance issues. In fact, we have always been at the forefront of being asked questions about global warming. But then we have a very ubiquitous and strong position in mentioning that there is no other material of construction which even comes close to concrete, given its agility, given its weathering stamina, and given that it can be used in a very versatile manner, duly ensuring that the structure is safe for years and decades to come. In fact, today we have no material as close to concrete, and therefore concrete, which is the most consumed material in the world next only to water, can be called as a magic material. It can take any type of loading, provided it is designed for it and well maintained, and it is going to be the mainstay. Of course, the only way that we can reduce the global warming is a prudent use of concrete. And that is where ESG comes in. The understanding of ESG is so very important, which is environmental, social, and governance issues, that ESG is a framework that helps understand how an end user, or for that matter, even a small consumer of concrete understands it, the sustainability issues around it, the aspects of risks and opportunities. But how did ESG come about? It is an offshoot of what we normally refer to in construction as the HSE, which is health, safety, and environment. And HSE is the harbinger that evolved ESG as a big time consideration in the construction scenario, including the arena of construction materials such as concrete. Without letting the cat out of the bag and keeping your inquisitiveness at bay, I would prefer Speaker Architect Jyothi Gupta to enlighten you further on the aspect of ESG. I once again extend a very warm welcome to each one of you, and I would like to thank the management of Sir MVIT, the principal, the HOD, the faculty, the ICI coordinator, and the students for collaborating with Indian Concrete Institute in its mission to disseminate knowledge for the benefit of our society, for the benefit of our profession, and the benefit of our country and the globe as a whole. I pass on the baton to Ramya Madam before the letting the speaker, the erudite speaker, speak on the subject. Thank you, Ramya Madam, and over to you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Ravikumar H., Associate Professor and HOD, Sir M. Visvesvaraya Institute of Technology, Bangalore, to address the gathering.
On behalf of Department of Civil Engineering, I welcome Engineer H.R. Girish, Honorable Chairman, Suhas, Honorable Secretary, and MD Pasha, Admin Manager, and the Speaker of the Day, Jyothi Gupta, Architect. And I take this opportunity to about our department. We offer the undergraduate program with emphasis on fundamental theory and practice, keeping in view of the current and continuously changing scenarios in the discipline. We started in 1986 with the initial intake of 40 and the present intake of 60. And we also started with an MS Engineering and PhD at the recognized VTO Research Center. And I was an alumnus of 1988 batch. Coming to our crew, we have headed by me and followed by K.V. Prasad, Dr. Shivana, Anita, Pradeepa, Tamil Selvi, Ramya, Vaishnavi, Bhavya, and Subhadra, and Sira. And today we have 5 structural engineers here with a specialization. And coming to this ICA chapter, we started in 2015 with headed by Dr. Kendra and Ramchandra. This was the lighting lamp, just to quote. And Dr. V. Ramchandra presented cash prize for getting the highest marks in concrete technology subject, and this is a crowd. And also the same day, he presented an endowment guest lecture on opportunity to the civil engineers. And as we know that today the speaker will be talking about sustainability, which is most important required for a future of life. And we know that opportunities are coming down to the civil engineers, and we have to speak ourselves and market ourselves. And now the opportunities are to make the green buildings and Thank you, sir. Now I request Ms. Ramya N., Assistant Professor, Sir MVIT, Bengaluru, to introduce the speaker.
Yes, good morning, everyone. I, Ramya, Student Chapter Coordinator, ICI, Department of Civil Engineering, MBIT. I once again welcome to all for online webinar on sustainable cities with ESG impact. It's my privilege to introduce today's eminent speaker, Jyothi Gupta. Jyothi Gupta is an architect, geospatial data scientist, associate professor at Christ School of Architecture. She was awarded Global Smart Cities Champion from World CSR Congress, having total of 16 plus years of experience in AEC architect engineering construction industry. She did her post-graduation in Smart Cities and Urban Analytics from University College London Centre for Advanced Spatial Analysis, UK, which have provided her platform to work on simulation models for cities and complexity. She is having a BR from EMS College of Engineering, MR from UVC College of Engineering, PGD from University College London, PG from the International School of Engineering. Presently, she is pursuing her PhD from VTU, registered in the year 2012, and also she doing her PhD at Christ deemed to be University at Urban Spatial Data Science and Smart Cities, registered in the year 2022. And she was a part of international client and market development as sales intelligence analyst at Compass Group, London, UK. She had a wide scope of interaction with Compass Group teams across the world, as she was a scope for all campus CRM users in 45 countries, where she assisted with providing data from Dynamics 365 global CRM system. She was presented more than 24 papers, both in national, international forum on smart cities and spatial networks. Jyothi have worked with the L&T Construction, Synergy, NCBS, and Cognizant. She have handled project management in India for Tech Mahindra office at ITC building in Electronic City, Flipkart office, Business Tech Park, Mercedes-Benz office in Embassy Tech Park, then TCS office in Gopalan Tech Park, and so on. Currently, she is a visiting professor at Christ Lavasa Pune campus, CMS Jain University, Oxford School of Architecture, Impact School of Architect, and has been awarded as 50 Most Impactful Smart Cities Leader from World CSR Congress. She has around 25 presentations and talks in her account. A few among them are: she presented a spatial network and urban simulation at UK Authority, CPD Certification Hub, Smart Places, Smart People 2019. And also she gave talk on smart cities at ECD Architects London. And she is an award winner, CUSD London, a hackathon organized by King's College London. And she gave a talk on geospatial data science at the International School of Engineering in November 2020 as a part of Industry Connect Live. And also she presented on urban infrastructure at CMR Construction Management Training Institute, part of infrastructure lecture series. And she gave many webinars and webinar talk on CEPT University, Faculty of Technology, Ahmedabad for FT Lecture Series 2021 on the role of geospatial technology for smart cities. And she is awarded Best Poster for entitled Modeling Spatial Patterns of Urban Growth in Bangalore, Metropolitan Regions, India, at conference, First International Conference on Technologies, Sustainable Development Goals and Academia 2022 during 1st July 2022, online worldwide, and so on. I welcome you, ma'am. A hearty welcome to you, Jyothi, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for the detailed while reading. It's really it's a privilege to hear from you, and thanks a lot. I would start with Pasha. Pasha sir has been constantly in touch with me. Probably it's now, I think we are in touch about some 8 years now, and we with ICA have been a regular talk. Thank you, Chairman sir, for giving me such a big platform, because it is not in this post COVID time we hardly get time to interact. So again, thank you, and thank you, Ravi sir, who is heading the SVIT college, wherein very detailed profile and things coming out from the college, though it is in the oldest, and also it have done wonderful jobs. And thanks Ramya for continuous coordination. I think we kept on swapping the dates, and finally we are having it today. So
Yeah,
thank you. Shall I go ahead presenting my slides?
Sure, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So the main topic of discussion that I would be talking about would be sustainable cities, and why actually sustainable cities. Frankly speaking, I was more inclined to smart cities. I did my post graduation also from London on smart cities. But hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, sorry. So as and when the time went on the city development, and how the Modi government started with smart cities in year of 2016, and the target of 100 smart cities. But actually what smart cities are, I actually got to know when I visited London, because it's not that we develop the infrastructure, we make everything more workable, but it is how we use technology, how we use more of details, more of AI, more of data science to make life easy. So I would be taking you how ESG, because environment is a very important part, and how sustainable cities be going ahead. Why did I take this topic of ESG? Because nowadays, most of the company, whether it's CFOs, whether it is digital transformation, whether it's about green gas emission, people talk about ESG. ESG is a mandate from the world that is being assigned. The best Washington Post or Bloomberg or Forbes or BGG, they are targeting more on ESG. So to keep it short and ask about what is ESG, like why are we actually talking about ESG? ESG definitely it's a buzzword these days, but to keep it short, we all are living with ESG. So it's talking about environment. The letter first word environment E, then comes about the social, and then the governments. When we talk about the environment, coming from Bangalore, coming from the city itself, people from North India come to Bangalore. The only reason is the climate. People are going to work on a daily basis. They have their offices located there. So just like towns created all over Bangalore, and that is how our city is growing. But have we really taken care of the climate? What we see 20 to 30 years before, are we actually observing the same climate? So the people who have just visited Bangalore, they are feeling blessing. The people who are here for about 50 years, they know that the climate has changed drastically. The lakes are dry. There is industrial waste that is being collaborated in the lake. IISc is doing a massive study on the lakes of Bangalore. If I talk about the energy consumption, how is the energy being taken care? The resource use. What is the impact on the natural resources? So this is all about the environment. Then we go to the social aspects. Now, when I talk about the social, I talk about data. I talk about privacy. Frankly speaking, I talk about data science. Now, if you all know, we are all using smartphones. And with the smartphones, we are actually sharing our data to the internet facility. They are tracking our data. As a person that you're using, it's very handy, but you should also be very careful what you're using. Daily commute, where are you traveling, what is the maximum time you spend? If you're on the web, what is the maximum things that you watch, then the same kind of advertisement will be floated to you. So this kind of data that is being collected from yourself as a personal data, what kind of privacy is observed? So that is kind of social observation we all see. What is the marketing aspects that they are taking care now? Like I get into Instagram, I search for more on smart cities, so I get more of smart cities kind of ad, and how we align to that kind of community, that is all more important. And frankly speaking, social is also given us lesson because of the COVID impact. I think you all have seen that because of COVID, the past few years that you all have seen, the health and has been the major criteria. Whether it's poor, whether it's middle class, upper class, we all are worried about our health and how, sorry, how this health has been going ahead. Then comes the governance. The governance, when we talk about risk management. In what way is the government helping us? Is there any corruption involved? In what way the money is being laundered for this ESG? So these are the main aspects of the environment, social, and governance for any company, any organization. As a human, also we need to understand all this. Now, just look at on this chart, and if you see from 1988 how the climate has begun, and what we have been seeing in 2006, there are countries that have signed MOUs to understand the environment, and by 2021 there is a taxonomy created of how to conserve our environment. If you all are taking note of it, COP26, which was recently launched, that talks about the climate control and the responsibility that's been observed. Then comes the global risk. Now, when I talk about the global risks, I need to inform you, World Economic Forum, this is the most evident and research forum that you will find. And they are seeing how the climate is a major failure that has been observed. Now, why the climate has been a failure? Because of the youth disillusionment. Now, when I say that young people are coming, briefing them how to conserve nature. That's more important. The weather impact, then the biodiversity losses. What is the livelihood that we all understand, and what is the cohesion we all see? So these are some buzzwords that you all will see, whether it talks about the job opportunity, whether it talks about in ESG, what is the access to the new customer, what is the talent ribbon that we all are seeing, and what is market actually looking for. So the five means of action by what is investment has been observed and we are achieving. When we talk as a whole as ESG, we talk about the business performance, we talk about how it's been integrating, the social context with regard to the consumer expectation, with regard to the competitive context, and with regard to the company that's been observed.